everybody, this is Sister Omi, and I'm here to do the reading for air signs. So that's Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Hope everyone had a great weekend. And this is to take us through the week. And so let's just get into it. Now, the first card I pulled is the Seven of Air reversed. Now, in this deck, it's stating it means really you don't want any more. Because if you see, when this is upright, it's like you're on barren desert, the hot beating sun, the little birds are chirping because they want their mother to bring them some food and water. So now, this time of wanting is over. So promising times return. But at the same time, with these promising times comes responsibility. So with this is taking responsibility and facing the situation so that you can move forward. So while you were sitting there starving, you've learned some lessons about yourself. And it's time to stop some bad habits and take better action. This is about taking better action. So this is about adjusting and being responsible. Now we have here the Seven of Fire. Now with the Seven of Fire, there's some challenge. You see, he got his shield up. The dragon is throwing fire at him all kinds of ways. So there's a challenge. You have to defend yourself. And with that, it's time, really think about it. Pick your battles. This is really what this is about. You're going through a phase now. You're adjusting. You're becoming more responsible, or you're taking on more responsibility due to the lessons that you've learned. And a lesson you should have learned is pick your battles. Now, when I pulled from this deck 2 cards, it's funny, I usually do 1 and 1, but you got 2 cards from this deck and 2 cards from this deck. So the first card you got here is the Hangman. And I love this card because of all the greenery. That's really Osign, and he rules like all the herbs and things like that. So I would say, you've probably been starving and fighting, so maybe you better eat some greens. You know what I'm saying? So, nevertheless, basically the Hangman, nobody likes to get caught. Sometimes you do, but I don't know if it's necessary that you've been caught. You learned your lessons. You should have learned you had to pick your battles. So, in doing so, this is about really if you can bear the consequences with humility and just kind of lay back and surrender. That's what this is about. You've learned some lessons. Pick your battles. This is a time to lay back. Take some inaction, which is really good at this time because Mercury's retrograde. We come through that new moon where we should be more in a meditative state. So this kind of makes sense. So maybe you've been going through a lot. And when we go through moon phases and we're coming up on the full moon, maybe you're just not at full strength. So don't even struggle. This is saying don't struggle. Accept your responsibility. Accept your responsibility. Accept where you're at right now. And to do that, we got the Strength card here. So it's like, something at every turn, something is always coming up. But this is also strength. It's funny. You think of strength, fighting, like here. You always got to defend yourself. But sometimes strength is just employ empathy and compassion and patience with yourself and others, because that's really a true test of strength. So don't let things that allow you to doubt yourself to invade your heart. Just show compassion. That is a true sense of strength. Compassion, patience, and empathy. So what we're looking at here is just taking this time. It's a time of preparation. Yeah, you can face your fears. You can face everything, but it's really a matter of self-control. Like it says, like basically here, pick your battles. It's not even that you got to prove that you bad. Especially at this time, it's a good time to just stay calm, and that's the best way to express strength. Stay calm. Stay calm. We'll say here, hang back. Pick your battles, right? Because you know what it is to starve, and now you're accepting responsibilities for whatever has happened. So you don't have to fight physically. Show compassion, empathy, and patience with yourself and with others. Now, it makes sense that the message from Spirit is the Devil card. I love the way the devil is depicted in this deck. Ain't he bad? Woo. So the messages in this day and age, it's easy to be distracted away from morals, values, and faith. The moment you move away from your virtue, you become a victim. Being lost is nothing more than letting outside influences have control over you. So choose your power. Don't let it choose you. So your real power, the devil is saying, is that compassion, that empathy. Because once you lose it, hey, that's like an abuse of power, or there's an imbalance. So you want to stay in balance. Because if you react any other way than that empathy and compassion, we're talking about here, you're apt to be some type of control freak. You're going to respond in anger. And you're going to let things take control of you. And that's even with this Pisces moon. Remember, we talked about what we use to escape. What are our escape hatches? Think of the 7 deadly sins: overeating, sex, drugs, rock and roll. So instead of doing that, be compassionate with yourself, have empathy with yourself, have patience with yourself and with others, because you don't want to fall into this. Now, I pulled a crystal, trigonic quartz. I don't know if you can see that. And this is the soul's code. So you are entering I'm just reading it right here. It says, you are an eternal spirit on a human journey. As a result, you may feel that the earth is not your true home. But remember that you are here for a purpose. Expand your awareness, restructuring your physical and subtle bodies, beliefs, and realities. Birth your soul fully on earth. If you feel alienated, meditation triggers your soul's full potential and purpose in regenerating fragments of your soul. You bring about wholeness. Isn't that beautiful? That pretty much says, don't be the devil. Be patient with yourself. This is that time of meditation. Your soul provides everything you need for your well-being. Wow. And you know what? It says timing here, Aquarius and Pisces. So Aquarius, this is definitely an air sign. And maybe some of you have Pisces in your chart, or Pisces rising. So when I do the water element, maybe you should check that out. And this deals with the soul star chakra of the mind. Getting in touch with your higher self, like through meditation. That God consciousness, your higher conscious, elevating yourself. Now, I mean, this I didn't even really look at these cards until I threw them out here. And what did we get? The oak tree, strength. And what it says is strength grows through time, bringing the reward of honestly living up to your greatest expectation. So don't let yourself down and fall into those traps. Don't let yourself down. Show that strength. You got that strength right here. So that's a double message. Strength, 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 strength. Now I pulled 2 chakra cards. And the first one is recovery. And this is how you see things. This is that sight chakra, your visualization, clairvoyance, healing addictions, or maybe you better get your eyes checked, But basically, this is what once may have been immaturity is now growing into a new partnership with spirit. Step back like the hangman and allow the angels to bring you healing. My goodness. My goodness. Now this is purple, so like grapes, purple foods, art, painting and different things. Anything that is creative, maybe take some time to stimulate this particular chakra. Oh my gosh. Hey. I just think this is so amazing. When you pull these cards, I just did them and wow, I didn't even really look. And the next one is love. This is the heart chakra. So this is harmony, trust. So if you follow the hangman and just sit back, like we said, and meditate and show that compassion, that patience with yourself and with others, we don't have to fall susceptible to that devil, and picking your battles. So this is like opening up your heart. Love is the way, right? And we all go through challenging times. Maybe it's like a relationship breakup, challenging family situations, friendships break down, all types of things. But love is a healer. So do you need time for yourself, like maybe change your job, a deep, honest conversation with maybe a good friend? This is an indication that it's time to open that heart and allow yourself to receive. It's like you may be so busy fighting. Like it says here, like, pick your battles. Pick your battles. Open your heart to something else. Open your heart and show your real strength, that patience, compassion for yourself and others. That's what this is about. This week is about, hey, pick your battles. Hey, you've learned some serious lessons. You know what it is to pretty much go hungry. So now you're being responsible. And being responsible, hey, you know that you can pick your battles. Everything isn't worth fighting. It's like, yeah, you're right. Or just say, hey, I see your point. And like hang back. The hangman is like, hang back. Eat some greens, which is also good for this, for this particular chakra. Hang back. Love and compassion for yourself and others. That's a true sense of strength. Because you're susceptible here to the message of the devil. Those you don't want you choose your power. Don't let others choose your power. All right? And this is double the message here. You have the strength. Or use that strength. And even with the crystal here, your soul's code. Your soul's code is telling you to meditate and get in touch with your higher self. You get in touch with your higher self, you know what to choose. You won't choose those things that you would normally choose to escape. And you can recover. Open your eyes and you can see the beauty in the world. Open your heart and show that love and compassion for yourself and others. So air sign, I think this will be a good week. This is definitely a week this is all an inside job. So you guys, let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. This is Sister Omi. Peace.